My $400 million business was running out of inventory every single day. I thought this was the biggest problem until I figured out this is actually a good thing for my business. I'm Scott Needham, the founder of BuyBoxer, a top 25 Amazon seller worldwide. At our peak, we were selling a product every 2 seconds. And sometimes when we were selling these products, we would stock out. Actually, this would happen sometimes hundreds of products a day as we were reordering and stocking out and selling through a lot of different stuff. Our business, we were doing over $100,000 in revenue every single day across tens of thousands of ASINs. We would stock out and no longer be able to sell on them, and we'd be missing on this revenue opportunity. I thought this was a huge problem for our business until another thing crept up. So I thought this was a problem for a long time. It would give me stress. We would create intricate reordering systems to make sure that we kept inventory in stock, but even then we would stock out. Here's why I think this can be a good thing for you. First off, you can't always predict the sales of your units. Some things just take off. Maybe a competitor stocks out and you blow through your listings in the matter of 5 days. And you may feel like you're losing an opportunity, and you kind of are, everyone wants to chase revenue, but the best thing happened to your business. You sold through your inventory. You have all your money back plus the profit. That is a key thing in a successful Amazon business, is to not lose money. You see, stocking out is the second best thing. The first best thing is always to have the right amount of inventory. I'm gonna tell you that's never gonna happen. That's a fool's errand to chase that every single day for the entire year. I would rather stock out of product than to be one of the worst situations, to be overstocked. Have you ever had one of your ASINs yanked? Have you ever had catalog problems where your variants were hidden? Has a product of yours just died and stopped selling? Have you ever paid a lot of fees in just the monthly storage fees as they accumulate month after month before you start to have that for over 6 months? And it's really costly. And then maybe you have to pay money to remove it or destroy it or liquidate it. The overstock problems are way worse than being understocked. Because when you're understocked, you got all your money back, plus the profits. When you are overstocked, you could be losing a percentage of your capital. I estimate that about 5% of our orders that we had, we would never figure out a way to sell those products. And this became a huge problem that compounded over time as they would accumulate, and we'd have to find creative ways to liquidate. So I would say remove the stress from your business around stocking out. It's okay. It's not the best. The best is to have just-in-time inventory every single time. I'll tell you how we did this. First, we would stock about 4 weeks of inventory. If we're making a purchase order, we would look at the previous sales and look at its velocity. Is this like 1 unit a day, 10 units a day? And then we would multiply that by the number of days we wanted to carry. And that started at about 4 weeks. Actually, sometimes if it was our first time with a product, we'd maybe do 2 or 3 weeks. We just wanted to know that the data we were reading was true. And before we put our money big, we didn't want to gamble too much. And then we'd increase this to 4 weeks, 5 weeks, maybe sometimes 6 weeks. And if we thought we were 2 weeks away from stocking out, we'd reorder. It would take a week for it to arrive to our warehouse. It would take a week to arrive at Amazon. Sometimes those shipping times would take longer and we'd stock out. But I'm gonna tell you a situation that is worse. Sometimes my Amazon wholesale business, we'd get a little greedy. We'd go for 6 weeks of inventory, 8 weeks of inventory. And then something happened. Our inventory would become stranded. The listing would be yanked. And all of a sudden we had more inventory than we wanted to deal with. We'd have to remove it, which would cost, $1, $2 each time, notwithstanding what we'd have to do to re-prep that product. We'd lose out all on that time and the capital. And that's why I think being overstocked is far worse than being understocked. So I do think if you are running a successful business, it's okay to stock out. It's not the worst thing. And if you want to learn more about my successes and failures of an Amazon wholesale business, I've got a podcast called The Smartest Amazon Seller. You should check it out. It's free. I also have co-hosted a wholesale specific conference for Amazon sellers. It's for new wholesalers, but we love the experienced ones. And there's a lot of content that you will not see anywhere else that is at AMZ United. We're excited for our second year, and we hope to see you there. While on the subject of out-of-stock products, I've worked on a tool called Smart Scout that is for Amazon wholesalers, arbitrageurs, private label. There's a lot of research capability, but there's one thing specific to products that are out of stock. There's a filter. You just click this button, show me out of stock products. It's a goldmine of opportunities. You could look at any brand, you could look at your competitors. What is out of stock right now? Look at this option. If we look at Lego and then we click show me the out of stock products, you're gonna see the ones that just stocked out in the last 2 weeks. If you use coupon code SMART2024, you get 25% off your first 3 months. And understand how the marketplace works with out of stock products. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.